Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Adventures of Jacoby. I am the Winter Warlock with Storm Gaming Alliance, here for another episode in Skyrim. On the last episode, we returned to Riverwood with Esbern in tow to meet with Delphine and discuss the ongoing problem of dragons coming back to life. We learned of an ancient blade hideout out in the Reach, and that will hopefully hold the key to some of the prophecy, including Alduin. So we will get into that in just a moment. And welcome back. As I said, on this episode, we are going to be heading, back out to the Reach. We were just out there for the bonus episodes at the beginning of the, just before the start of Chapter 2. But yeah, we have to head all the way out here to Karthspire to gain entrance to Skyhaven Temple, right in the neighborhood of Red Eagle Redoubt, where we were following up on the legend of Red Eagle. So without further ado, that seems to be where we're going to be headed. Just starting to head out to the east and try to see if we can find any more information about why the dragons have returned. We've put two and two together now with the help of sort of our own knowledge of history, some reading of books, and talking to Esbern that indeed, the dragons are coming back to life. They were killed off many, many ages ago during the Dragon Wars, and Alduin was thought to have been basically exiled from this realm, but there's still a lot of that seems to be shrouded in mystery. Now, Esbern is one of the few remaining, if not the only remaining, Blades Archivist, who was sort of in charge of amassing and studying the ancient lore of the Blades, who initially served the Dragonborn and were the highest danger, really, to the dragons back in the olden times. They were very competent dragon slayers. So we are headed out there to Skyhaven Temple, where I believe it was mentioned an ancient relic known as Alduin's Wall, where hopefully we will be able to gain a little bit more information on where Alduin went, why he is returning now. The prophecies foretell that this is the end times. The White Tower, there's a prophecy about basically the White Gold Concordat. Oh geez, there was a dragon overhead. I just saw a shadow. Oh. What? There it is. Alright, don't attack Riverwood. If you're gonna attack anything, attack me. Yes, hello. Let's see if we can get his attention. He doesn't seem to be too interested in us, but we'll see what he's gonna do. He might just try to attack Riverwood, which would be... well, that would be less than ideal, so I'm just going to try to see if I can get his attention here a little bit. He seems to be looking around for us, but not interested in fighting us for some reason. Where's he headed off to? Okay. Well, maybe you are not going to be a problem after all. I see you just disappearing up there. Okay. Well, apparently for some reason, he didn't want to fight. So, alright, whatever. But yeah, the prophecy foretold some things happened with the White Gold Concordat between the Thalmor, the Altmeri Dominion rather, and the Empire. And now in Skyrim, we are waging a civil war, which was also foretold. And upon that, you know, the last Dragonborn, which appears to be us, and the rise or return of Alduin. So yeah, we are living in some prophecy, some prophesied time here. So we're gonna try to go see if we can find out any more information from the original Blades back in the time of Alduin, and see if we can't find out a little hunters set up over there, or fishermen. But yeah, see if we can figure out what happened to Alduin in the first place, and yeah, what we need to do with him coming back to life now. Wow, I can't believe I hit him. I lost complete track of where that wolf was. But yeah, so we'll see if we can find any more information. We are now on the Thalmor's shit list, so hopefully we won't have any issues with the high elves hunting us down immediately, but that is certainly something that we're going to have to keep an eye out for. Previously, as we've been traveling around, we have run into a few Thalmor soldiers on the roads here in Skyrim. So yeah, we have to be a little bit more careful now as we wander the wilderness. We should be okay over here staying off the beaten path, but certainly anytime we're walking the roads, yeah, things can be a little dangerous. And that was part of the reason I sent Delphine and Esbern on ahead of us to go to get to Karthspire before we arrive, or at least separate from us, because they are Blades agents that are right now of the highest order of importance as far as capture and or kill. So they're already in danger, and we have made ourselves an enemy of the Thalmor as well now. So having 3 enemies of the Thalmor just all traveling together would really make their job a little too easy, if you ask me. So figured, I mean, aside from I just don't want to have to deal with dumb pathfinding in character, it's certainly a more advantageous strategy to go separately out into the Reach here, because I'm sure because they're NPCs, they're traveling the roads, so they're already sort of putting themselves in danger. And yeah, I don't want to get caught up in any of that stuff. Hopefully they don't run into any Thalmor on the way out. As we were rescuing Esbern, yeah, we ran into quite a few Thalmor agents in Riften in the Ratway. So they know of us, they know of Esbern. We killed everybody that we came across, including a Khajiit who was actually hired by the Thalmor to assassinate us specifically, but we made quick work of her. That was no real issue. Oh goodness, something's not happy there. Alright, so we're just going to back up just a touch here. Alright, so I'm hoping that the game does not crash on us here, but it is likely to do so. As you can tell, the screen is very buggy here. So I'm hoping that I can at least make my way through this cell and maybe things will lighten up. It seemed like there was a deer back there that was glitching out a little bit. So hopefully once we get out of there, yeah, there we go. Things are clearing up a little bit better. Oh, there's another dragon. Okay. Well, I wonder if this one's going to want the smoke or not. There we go, it does. Okay, cool. We haven't fought a dragon in a while, so... Oh, this is named Volyotnak. Oh, yeah. You don't scream at me. Yeah. Well, we made quick work of you. So what's your name? Volyotnak. Cool. I love a good named dragon. Cool. We will capture this guy's soul. There we are. Cool. So, at least one of the dragons we came across today wanted to fight. We haven't fought a dragon in a while. We have not fought a dragon in a while. which we do need to unlock some more dragon shouts. We need to level up. We need to do a whole bunch of stuff that we haven't done yet. And actually, you know what? I may well just do that right now. Nah, we won't. We'll leave it. In case it hasn't become obvious, in this chapter we're going to be focusing pretty heavily on the main quest. And I don't want to get too carried away with leveling up while I am working on the main quest. Just as a personal preference, because as you continue, oh yeah, we've been over here before. As you continue through the main quest at higher levels, things can get pretty difficult. So, oh yep, stepped on a bear trap. Good. But yeah, things can get pretty difficult, and I know I've mentioned this in the first chapter, but yeah, this Let's Play isn't really about super difficult combat. I saw a wolf up here. What do we have going on here? Okay, so you killed the wolf.
Come on, get up!
Aspiring mage.
Oh, hello there. I did notice you come up. I was focusing my magicka. Or at least I thought I was. I don't really know what I'm doing.
Well, I don't see a staff anywhere. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave you alone. I don't know what you're all about, but I didn't see a staff on his person. But it looks like he's trying to resurrect that wolf, if I had to take a guess. That's pretty random to see. Well, first of all, that's a random encounter. I don't know. I'm sure I've come across that encounter at some point in my thousands of hours of playtime here in Skyrim, but I don't recall that one off the top of my head. But yeah, it's interesting, a Nord practicing magic. I know that the Nords tend to turn their nose up to magic here in Skyrim, so that's pretty cool to see a Nord out here in the wilderness trying to learn some magic. But yeah, as I was saying, this Let's Play isn't really heavily focused on combat. Like I have the difficulty turned down pretty good. Yeah, it's a natural part of the game, the combat, it's a natural part of the game that's going to happen. But that's not really what we're here to do. As far as like a main, oh, you just stay up there. I want no trouble with you, wolves. But yeah, that's not really the main focus. So I don't want to keep pushing the level ups too hard, just because once you get towards the final stages of the main quest, it can really become a slog to try to get through. Just dealing with a lot of enemies with a lot of hit points. Just sitting there, just basically button mashing until everything falls dead just doesn't seem like a lot of fun. So I think that I will be limiting some of the level ups here a bit. We'll have to level up at some point.
I'm on my way to
Farmer. Really? Oh, you're okay to join the Legion. At first I thought he was headed off to at first I thought he was off to join the Stormcloaks, and I was like, well, Dark Elf, you're gonna have a hard time doing that. Despite their possible affiliation with the Thalmor, Dark Elves is not taken too kindly in within the Stormcloak Rebellion. Goodness gracious, goat. So yeah, like I said, I'm sure we'll have to do some leveling up here and there. I can't just avoid it for the whole chapter, but I don't want combat to necessarily get too out of hand. Jacoby's pretty competent where we are right now, so I'm not terribly concerned with battle prowess. What was that? Something's angry all the way back here. Could it possibly be? What could it possibly be? Are you serious? A mud crab of all things. Okay, well, whatever. But yeah, it looks like we are officially out in the Reach. You can tell a little bit by the geography change. But yeah, we are definitely out in the Reach now. And I hear another dragon? Really? Okay. It sounds very close. Like, very close. It must just be on the other side of this rocky precipice there. Oh no, there he is. Holy Moses. Okay. Well, I guess... Yeah, frost dragon. They're not to be trifled with. Let me see if I can get to somewhere where this thing might be able to land. I don't want to necessarily just be fighting this thing with shouts and bow. But it looks like... Yeah, that's going to be my option. Yep. You are a tough mother. Come on. Just land. Just land. Are you gonna land now? No, you're not gonna land now. Okay, hide behind a tree. And grab your bow. Yes, I will hide behind a tree. I have no quarrel with that. Jeez, he's gonna kill us before we even get a chance to get a single shot off here. All right. See, that's one thing that is super annoying is when we need a... I wish there was a shout that we might be able to learn that would automatically ground a dragon. That would be super helpful. That would be super helpful. All right, well, he flies off. Let's go ahead and pop a few potions here, because, yeah, he's kind of just being a bastard right now. It's going to take us forever to knock this guy down if he just keeps flying around. Let's try to get somewhere... Oh, yeah, because it's a frost dragon. I don't have any stamina. Yep, there we go. Nope. Well, this is one of those really super annoying dragon fights where they're not gonna land. He's just gonna sit there and spam frost breath at us. Yeah, if only there were a shout that we could learn that would ground a dragon. Oh, get down. Because we are having a rough go of it here. Alright, well, I'm just gonna do this. Man, we are really not doing good here. Frost dragons. Well, really any dragon, like, if you can't get them on the ground, it is such a pain. Stop hovering. Stop hovering. Because we are not going to be able to do anything to this guy until we get him on the ground. Like, we are not going to be able to do anything. I'm just kind of, at this point, I'm almost just running. Try to get somewhere where we can actually get, like, if we can ground him, then we'll be all right. But he just keeps flying around, taking all of our stamina. Just go, 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 go. Still just making our way in the right direction. But yeah, we've got no way of dealing with him properly because he will not land. If only there was something that could put him on the ground in a hurry. So did he fly off now? Apparently he flew off. That's kind of a relief. I don't know. We are quite low on healing potions, which is honestly quite strange because I felt like we had about 1 million healing potions. Oh God, he's back. Come on. Eventually we can whittle him down enough, but I'm just trying to find a place where there's enough room for a dragon to land. Yep, just peppering us. You are not fighting fair. You are not fighting fair at all. Yeah, we are likely going to meet our demise by this dragon here. This is a tough battle. I feel like I'm wasting all my potions here, but I don't really have much of a choice. He will not land. Might have to switch over to my Amulet of Talos to try to get a little bit better regen on my shouts. Khajiit, you're in the wrong place, bud. The Khajiit doesn't even care. He's just running. That's probably smart. There you are. There we go. Got a couple of arrows into him. Now he's probably going to crash land somewhere like far away that just doesn't even... Ah, there we go. Now we're grounded, but he's super far away. So we're just going to have to play chicken, I guess, because I am not running out there. I do not care. Jacoby the chicken, that's fine. I'm one-on-one with a frost dragon, so to be fair, I think it's reasonable for us to just hide behind this rock. Yep, because there we go. He can just shoot that ice breath across. There we go. Holy crap. All right, that was less than ideal. So that's 2 dragons now this episode. Yep, and just give me your stuff. All of it. Are you going to start disintegrating? Yep, there we go. Good, 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 good. All right, so we get another dragon soul. Holy crap, he was tough. Frost dragons are tough, though, to be fair. Frost dragons are pretty tough. Come on. There we go. I wonder, do we have any... Let's see if we have any better offensive shouts. Because that was just, that's getting out of hand. So we unlocked Fire Breath already. Marked for Death. Yeah, that's not bad. We've got 4 dragon souls. Let's see, there we go. We're gonna favorite that one. So I forget, yeah, so we do have Fire Breath. And we have Marked for Death now here, besides just some good old Fus Roda. So this appears to be the place. No, I don't see any... This is definitely Forsworn territory, so we should probably... Oh, we've been spotted by Esbern.
Are you sure this is the right way?
No.
You'll have to speak up. I'm a little deaf in my right ear.
How do we find the entrance?
The entrance must be past the Forsworn camp. Look for a canyon or cave entrance into the Karth Spire.
Okay. Alright, well, I see a few Forsworn. Yeah, I think I'm just detected by Esbern, so... What is happening with my arrows? There we go.
There you
are. All right, so let's just do this. Stand up. No, come on, give me my sword back. There we go. All right. Blow you off the edge. You need to stop hitting me with arrows. Come on, then. Nope, I'm not dead. You're dead.
Are you prepared to die?
Eventually, but not today. Come on, are you guys doing anything over here?
This is the end for you. Do your worst.
Okay, if you insist. Alright, now, before we go running in there all crazy, I need to do a bit of looting. So I don't know what you two are gonna be up to, Delphine and Esbern, but yeah, I need to do some looting. I am very low on supplies right now, Dwarven Greatsword, that's cool. I'm running low on potions, I'm running low on arrows, I am just, in general, running low on things. Really? You're just gonna stay up there and be cool with us hanging out in your area? Okay, if you insist. Nope. Yeah, I was gonna say there's no way that was gonna hit. There we go, he's coming down. Nope, nothing there. Search you, nothing for me. Some mead.
You can still run.
I'm just letting them handle the Forsworn for now. I just need to look around for stuff. Some moon sugar. What? Oh, thanks. Thanks, Esbern. Do we need to go up there?
I'm afraid I've lost them.
I'm afraid I've lost them. Well, he must not be looking that hard.
Oh, again?
Nope. Coin purse.
You brought this on yourself.
Well, you're not doing anything. Oh, good. Don't kill Esbern.
Force?
Okay, you've got nothing for me. Oh, a hag raven. Good. Nope. No healing. Absolutely no healing. That is not on. Alright, please be some healing potions in here. Of course not. Of course not. Alright, well, you guys can... Oh! Okay, no, that's Esbern's thing. Alright, so what is over here on this side? Okay, so that looks like that's where we need to go. You guys can quit following me around anytime now. I'm just as confused as to what we're supposed to be doing. Yeah, if not more confused. Esbern should know everything about what's going on here. We'll take some gold, sure. Really, so there's just no healing potions around here anywhere. Somebody's still mad at us somewhere. Up top? Yeah, up top. I'm just gonna ignore wherever you are until I absolutely need to. Okay, where are you? Yep. Oh, come on. Stop it. Now, we don't have our helmet on. That probably would help us from taking so much of a beating here. Jeez. All right, another chest. Any healing potions? No healing potions. Okay. Well, things are going to be a little tricky here, ladies and gents. Hopefully wherever you're taking me has some healing potions, because I am not in a good way as far as healing myself. I mean, I always have a little bit of magic, but that's not my preferred method of healing, if I'm going to be honest. Because I'm not. Jacoby's just not a mage. Karthspire. To the Karthspire. Are they coming? Yep. Alright. Wait, oh, there's some kind of standing stone formation over there. Jeez, the lighting was shit there. Okay. So we've made it to the Karthspire. And yeah. So I guess it's slaughter some more Forsworn to try to make our way through, I guess, to find Alduin's wall. So, now guys, if we can help it, no. Okay. I was gonna say, guys, if we can help it, let's try to stay stealthy. Nothing for us. You guys are gonna get yourself killed. Aha, what do we have? Oh, poison, and a stamina potion. I mean, it's at least a potion, but not the kind of potion we need. Guys, can you stop running off? Oh, you killed a Briarheart? Nice. Alright, good on you. I guess I'll let you do your thing then. I do forget that you guys are blades, so taking on a few Forsworn probably isn't that big of a deal. I guess in all actuality. Ah, good, a minor healing potion. Finally, one healing potion. And I guess we're just running through here. I don't really like just running through places, guys. This is not how Jacoby operates.
These must have something to do with it.
Yes, these are Alduin symbols. Here, let's see. You had the symbol for king and warrior, and of course the symbol for dragonborn. That's the one that appears to have a sort of arrow shape pointing downward.
Okay, so they all have to be dragonborn, I would imagine.
Yes, that's it. The symbol on the pillar.
Look out, look out, look out.
Let's see what those old books are.
Alright. Cool. A little puzzle. Nothing too difficult to figure out. Alright, through the cobwebs. So maybe we are done in Forsworn territory now? Alright, so I'm going to assume that we have to walk on the plates that are labeled the Dragonborn ones. Again, let me just take a quick spin around. Yep. Alright, so Dragonborn, 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 Dragonborn. Dragonborn, 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 Dragonborn. Alright, over to here, and activate the pull chain. Alright, you guys should be good now. Just mind your step. Oh, okay, so we're just coming up across here now. So this is like an ancient Akaviri, ancient blades location. Sweet. Sort of reminiscent of ancient Nordic stuff. Oh. Skyhaven Temple. The face in the wall is a little unsettling, if I'm gonna be honest. But, you know, that's alright. So what do we have? Common soul gem, some gold. Don't care about that. Yeah, we'll take that. But we'll leave the armor. Well, that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's a pretty cool statue. Like a face. Can we... Nope, can't do anything with it.
Well preserved, too.
What do we got, Esbern?
Here's the blood seal. Another of the lost Akaviri arts. No doubt triggered by, well, blood. Your blood, Dragonborn.
Oh.
Look here. You see how the ancient blades revered Riemann Cyrodiil?
Carved seal on the floor.
Okay.
This whole place appears to be a shrine to Riemann. He ended the Akaviri invasion under mysterious circumstances, you recall?
What? You keep...
After the so-called Battle of Pale Pass, the Akaviri went into his service. This was the foundation stone of the Second Empire.
Esbern's probably right. Try using your blood on the carved seal on the floor.
Okay. Oh, wait, there are, pressure pads?
Gods above, what are you waiting for?
Well, I'm seeing if the little dragonborn stepstones did anything. Fine, I will cut my hand. Oh, I've got an ice shard through me. Good.
It's coming to life.
Oh, that's cool. That is cool.
There's no telling what we might find inside.
Oh, you want me to lead the way? All right, I guess in we go. Skyhaven Temple. Well, I guess all things considered, that wasn't too bad. I mean, having to fight 2 dragons on our way out here was a little unexpected, but the Forsworn at least were doable. We handled them pretty well. You know, we've got some ancient Akaviri carvings. This is pretty cool. This is almost reminiscent of like some High Hrothgar architecture, which obviously that was constructed by Jürgen Windcaller, a Nord. So there isn't really the Akaviri tie. But yeah, it's sort of a little bit reminiscent.
Akaviri bas-reliefs, almost entirely intact.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And very bright now with everybody wielding torches.
Amazing. You can see how the Akaviri craftsmen were beginning to embrace the more flowing Nordic style.
Yeah.
We're here for Alduin's wall, right, Esbern?
Yes, of course. We'll have more time to look around later, I suppose. Let's see what's up ahead.
Okay. I'm interested in what you have to say. This is such a cool place. Even for the 1000th time being in Skyhaven Temple. Such a cool place. What are you looking at? That looks like a... was it dragon?
Here it is.
Yep.
Alduin's wall, so well preserved, huh? I've never seen a finer example of early Second Era Akaviri sculpture and relief.
Esbern, we need information, not a lecture on art.
I wish I could just tell Delphine to go
See what we have.
sawed off somewhere.
Look, here is Alduin. This panel goes back to the beginning of time.
Let's get rid of this torch since everybody's got their torches out. I didn't want to drop it.
Alduin and the dragon cult ruled over Skyrim. Here, the humans rebelled against their dragon overlords, the legendary Dragon War. Alduin's defeat is the centerpiece of the wall. You see, here is falling from the sky. The Nord tongues, masters of the voice, are arrayed against him.
So does it show how they defeated him? Isn't that why we're here?
Patience, my dear. The Akaviri were not a straightforward people. Everything is couched in allegory and mythic symbolism. Yes, yes. This here, coming from the mouths of the Nord heroes, this is the Akaviri symbol for shout. But there's no way to know what shout is meant.
You mean they used a shout to defeat Alduin? You're sure?
Oh, yes. Presumably something rather specific to dragons, or even Alduin himself. Remember, this is where they recorded all they knew of Alduin and his turn.
So we're looking for a shout then. Damn it. Have you ever heard of such a thing? A shout that can knock a dragon out of the sky?
I mean, aside from that frost dragon I fought on the way over here where I wish I had such a thing, no, I've never heard of anything like that.
I was afraid you were going to say that. I guess there's nothing for it. We'll have to ask the Greybeards for help. I hope to avoid involving them in this, but we have no other choice.
What do you have against the Greybeards?
If they had their way, you do nothing but sit up on their mountain with them and talk to the sky or whatever it is they do.
That's not
The
true.
Greybeards are so afraid of power that they won't use it.
That's
Think
not true.
Have they tried to stop the Civil War or done anything about Alduin? No. And they're afraid of you, of your power. Trust me, there is no need to be afraid. Think of Tiber Septim. Do you think he'd have founded the Empire if he'd listened to the Greybeards?
Yeah, first of all, don't worry. I'm not afraid of my own power, but I think you're a little bit, not everybody's a warrior, Delphine. We need people like you to go around and swing swords and be angry at everything. That's fine. But look at your counterpart, Esbern. He's an archivist. He's a good mage, don't get me wrong. But he was more interested in learning than fighting. And if I would have just gone your direction, we'd know nothing of Skyhaven Temple of Alduin's Wall. It's not for the people who read the books to give you a direction on where you should point your sword in the first place, so you should probably hold your tongue. The Greybeards do a good job at what they're meant to do. They're not warriors. They're monks. But don't worry, I'm not afraid of my own power.
Good. The Greybeards can teach you a lot, but don't let them turn you away from your destiny. You're Dragonborn, and you're the only one who can stop Alduin. Don't forget it.
You're starting to piss me off with the way you're talking to me. You Blades, if we're going to be really curt about this, you are here to serve the Dragonborn and protect the Dragonborn, and you're coming across a little authoritative for my like. You don't need to tell me what my destiny is or isn't, all right? But I will go talk to Angir, and I will find out what they know of this shout.
Right. Good thing they've already let you into their little cult. Not likely they'd help Esbern or me if we came calling. We'll look around Skyhaven Temple and see what else the old Blades might have left for us. It's a better hideout than I could have hoped for. Talos guard you.
Look here, in the third panel. The prophecy which brought the Akaviri to Tamriel in the first place, in search of the Dragonborn. Here are the Akaviri, the Blades. You see their distinctive longswords. Now they kneel, their ancient mission fulfilled, as the last Dragonborn contends with Alduin at the end of time. Are you paying attention, Delphine? You might learn something of our own history.
This is pretty cool. And there are some interesting little tidbits. So for some of you who may know the games, you might recognize this little portion of the relief carving here is reminiscent of an Oblivion Gate. And I'm not sure of the story behind like Morrowind and Daggerfall, but I think that some of these fighters here were to be a little bit reminiscent of Arena. But basically, yeah, on Alduin's Wall, there are supposed to be some Easter eggs. Some Easter eggs about the previous games. But yes, as you can see, it moves forward, and then here is Alduin's return at the very end of it all, standing against, presumably, me, the last Dragonborn. So yeah, this is pretty cool. This is a really cool place. Unfortunately, the Blades are going to set up their little... it sounds like Delphine's going to set herself up in this little area as a nice little hideout, which is, that's fine. But yeah, I think she's a little bit misguided. She seems a little bit out of touch. I mean, like I said, it's all fine and well if you want to hack and slash and do all that stuff. That's fine. Oh, wow. Blade sword, blade sword, blade sword, blade sword, blade sword. That's awesome. Oh, wow, look at that. A full set of Blades armor as well. That's pretty cool. We'll take the potion of healing, but we'll leave the armor. Mace etiquette. Cool, we'll take that. Sitting right next to a mace. What do we have here? Dragonbane. Now this is what I was looking for. Let's take a look, ladies and gents. This is a very special blade. Looks very much like a Blade's katana, but you can see that blue magic. 20 points of extra damage to dragons, 10 points of shock damage to anything that isn't a dragon. Base damage of 29, which puts it just below the Skyforged Steel Sword, but obviously once you add on the 10 points of shock damage that it does to normal enemies, And then the 20 extra points from dragons, that's a pretty cool blade. So we will be having that. We don't need any of the blade's armor. We're not heavy armor wielders. We don't need any of the other blade swords because, well, we arguably have the best blade sword, specifically tailored to hunt down dragons, which is nice. That's really cool. So let's see. Let's check out. Yeah, we just got a couple more minutes here left in this episode, but let's see what else we've got going on here. So this must go lead outside. So that's those stairs and those stairs. Do we have any other little side passages or anything to check out? I sort of get lost in these places from time to time. Yeah, so if we come over here, yeah, there's like a nice little, like a bedroom area. All I'm trying to find, yeah, the gold's fine, but I'm trying to see if we can find any more healing potions hiding around here anywhere. Otherwise, we're actually going to have to buy some for like the first time in this whole Let's Play. Because those two dragons, mainly that frost dragon, just came across us in a bad spot where we could not get it to land. Because once it would have landed, then I'd been able to get some swipes in. But it's difficult fighting dragons with a bow, because usually you can get an arrow in, maybe you'll get a second arrow, and then boom, it flies off. So yeah, things can be a little limiting when you can't ground a dragon. But they're discussing the possibility of a shout that can actually put a dragon down, ground it. So as you can see here, yeah, Alduin is being shouted down to the ground, that's pretty cool if you ask me. That is pretty cool. But I think it looks like the next leg of our journey, yeah, is going to return us to the throat of the world, which we're not going to do immediately, as like I said, we are drawing here towards the end of the episode. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. If you haven't already, please drop a like and subscribe to the Storm Gaming Alliance channel. Again, we appreciate all of the support you guys have given thus far. We're having a lot of fun making these videos. Just started working on another project, podcast, listenable, that'll be coming out here that's sort of related to what we're doing here in Skyrim, so that'll be fun to look forward to. But yeah, I guess on the next episode, we will start heading back from whence we came and, go visit the Greybeards for the first time in a while and see if they can teach us anything about this shout that brought Alduin down. Thanks again for hanging out with Jacoby. I am the Winter Warlock, and I will see you all on the next episode.